Hello everyone, this is Lorena and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I switched to an older VTuber model that will hopefully place less strain on this laptop. I do realize I've been putting a lot of strain on my laptop, so this older model will hopefully do less of that. But I am committing to getting a new laptop on my birthday. It's just not going to be now. It'll be at some point next month, honestly. And I probably will not have anything changed until after Quentin's event is over. And now, while that is out of the way, I would like to discuss how I realized I want to talk about how I realized my microphone was busted. I do believe that my microphone has gone bad at this point. And now, I do not know for sure because it's not like I can check, but with how old this laptop is, I really have no reason to assume otherwise. Why is the music so loud? Hold on, let me check. It's probably because of the in-game settings. That is why I'm going to just turn those down. I'm not sure why I didn't have an issue with it earlier. But it's definitely a lot less loud on your end. Alright. I think the settings are good now, but who knows? I might change my mind. I seem to do that a lot. Yes, changing my mind, probably not a good idea. Especially not while recording, but, you know, whatever. Why did I just return? Oh, God. I think I just missed the timing on something. My fault entirely. No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. Though, I do admit that I'm a bit rusty with this archetype. Rusty. Since when was I good at using it? Well, I'm better at using it compared to some other decks. I'm talking about Goki decks and I'm talking about Solomon Greats. Yeah, imagine going into ranked with them and just sucking terribly. Although I did win with Gokis once, but I swear, the timer, I was racing it all the time. And it was worse with Solomon Greats. So, anyway, back to how I realized there was a problem with those earlier videos. I recorded this event, as usual, and then I was thinking, I want to re-record these, but I also want to know how I did, you know, to begin with. Because it's probably not as bad, they're probably not as bad as I think they are in my head. Actually, they were. And why? Well, because my microphone was busted. That's why. It's not even the content itself that was bad, necessarily. It was just the microphone was busted. There was a bunch of noise. And I was like, shit. But I was going to re-record those anyway because I'm pretty sure I was just being perfectionist. And being the perfectionist that I was, I decided to check on the quality of those videos, assuming that I could just re-record them later at some point when it was normal. You know, after I was done uploading the original, no, I had to start over completely. And I must admit that I don't feel like it's a bad thing because I was already planning on doing it anyway. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but me being a perfectionist is how this started. And you may be wondering how I was a perfectionist when some of these videos really don't reflect that. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, they may not reflect that, but they will. Eventually. Just not right now because my computer cannot handle it. My computer cannot handle the proof. Obviously. I had to switch to a less complex VTuber model, and I'm just like, but my other one wasn't really that great. I mean, the model I was using was utter trash. Let's just be honest. I may have liked it, but it was still utter garbage. Like, all the other VTubers are just looking at my model like it's just trash. And artists are looking at it like it's trash. And I'm looking at it like I can do better. And I'm rewatching past videos and I'm like, I can do better. I can do better than this. And that's how this all started. All because I can do better. Right. And I would also like to admit that generic Knight of Hanoi, actually, he does recognize Varis. I just didn't know. And why did I not know? Well, because I didn't bother to check the dialogue after the duel ended. That's why. Now, when I didn't have my VTuber model pulled up, I could see it. And my VTuber model is usually in the way of that dialogue, so I wasn't paying attention to it. Now, admittedly, it is hilarious to hear him beg for me to forgive him. I'm just like, hell no. You want forgiveness? Go find someone else. I won't forgive you. You're a failure. I'm probably more mean to him than Revolver is. Although I doubt Revolver is much nicer. I doubt it. Considering what he was willing to do just to be successful. Yes, Revolver, I'm calling you out. You're getting our ass kicked for everything you've done. You better pay for your sins. I should probably pay for mine too, but I will ignore that. Oh my god. Anyway, I have all of my videos uploaded and scheduled, but the descriptions are not finished. Which means that I still have to go through those, and when I'm finished going through those, hopefully it will be before my birthday when I'm caught up before Quentin's event ends, and I will just, you know, be behind by a lot. I will be late, but these videos will be recorded. I will just have to admit that I was very close to this entire rerun being a disaster. Now, is this rerun a disaster? Yes. It's a very massive disaster. But not for the usual reasons, and that's why I'm just surprised. I'm just like, wow. It is a disaster. But I was going to re-record those videos anyway. Those cutscenes and all. I was going to record all of them. All because I could have done better. Sure. But I mean, I saved the event by being a perfectionist. Yes. That fixed it. That fixed the event. That fixed the rerun. And hopefully, nothing will be too bad. Hopefully. Hopefully this rerun will be pretty good by the end of it. But I'm going to be honest here. I hope that Quentin's event is at least salvageable. I mean, I fixed the settings, everything's good. But I must admit that I'm not entirely sure how I will feel about his event, considering I had to play with settings like this. Yeah. But with my new computer, I can start trying to do better with my content. And hopefully I can improve the quality of the visuals. Not sure how well I'll be able to do that with the model itself, because that comes down to practice as well as the overall presentation in general. That's practice based, you know? I can't be better immediately, but there are some settings that have been downgraded just so I can record. And some of you may not remember those videos that were lagging like hell. Well, the KC Cup, yeah. I just didn't bother with the KC Cup because those videos lagged. They lagged like hell. That was just not pleasant at all. I'm just like, I'll skip it. I don't think these videos are very entertaining anyway. But I saved that zone duel because I thought that was fitting. And even though some of that commentary was after that duel, at least there was something about it that was live. Not scripted. Not scripted. I'm sure some people are still thinking that I'm nuts for thinking I'd make anything in GX different if I was there. If I was there, I'd absolutely make things different. My personality would just make things different by itself. My presence, it would change a lot. I mean, I don't even need anything special. All I need is my current backstory. And then, wait a minute, hold on. My current backstory would actually be pretty similar to Jaden's. How? Well, ignoring the whole Supreme King business, and putting and sending a card into outer space. Hold on. Well, I would still have dual spirits probably. Like, I can't explain how, but I mean, I do interact with spirits, so I'm pretty sure that I'd be able to do that in the GX universe too. So yeah, okay, I am a bit special, but don't call me a special snowflake just yet. Darkness would kill me. That's why I'm not a special snowflake. He would kill me. I'd be one of the first casualties. I would not even be in that season for very long. Okay, it's time to link summon. I'm sure some people still think I'm a special snowflake, and you know what I say to that? I mean, you can call me a special snowflake, but does that make it true? I mean, really? I think there's worse. I think there's worse out there, and there's no one that can convince me otherwise. No one can convince me otherwise. Although it would be funny if someone managed to do that. If you can convince me that I'm a special snowflake that doesn't really help you in any way, it's a waste of your time. Why would you do that? It's a waste of your time. You don't really get anything out of it. But I mean, if you decide you want to, who am I to judge? I go through a lot of things that aren't normal for people, and I'm just like, you know, it's how I coped with shit. It's how I learned to be more stable in life. Which is definitely good for everyone. I wrote some very cursed shit recently. I feel like shit about it. Why do I feel like shit for writing bullshit? Well, you know, I just didn't feel like it was very fun to write that shit. And also, I wouldn't be so behind if it wasn't for all this nonsense with my microphone going bad at the worst time possible. Revolver, did you plan this? Did you see my sins? Did you think I deserved this? Did you think that my sins were so bad that you ruined my microphone? Did you see what I said to Zone? Did you think I deserved worse? I swear to you. I swear to you, Revolver, you're going to get your ass kicked for this. Oh my god. I cannot believe what you would say to me. Yeah, like he's actually saying things to me. He could be, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Okay, I've received the item. Okay, I've got something in my inbox. I'm not sure I didn't collect it, but I've got a good amount of gold, but some people have a lot more than me. Not surprising. Some people apparently have too many keys in their inventory and they haven't used them. You know why? Because they're not insane like me. Most players are not like me. That's why this content exists, because I know that. I don't have to interact with people. I know that. Oh, God. Alright, well, let's go. You're getting our ass kicked again, Revolver, for what you did to me. You may not think you did anything, but you did and you know it. You did it, that wasn't Vector. That was Specter. And why did I almost say Vector again? How does he factor into this? He doesn't! He's not even in the game! Oh my god. Although I guess now everyone thinks I want him in the game. And if you're making that assumption, you are correct. You are correct if you are making that assumption. I do. He will get his ass kicked as soon as he's added. Because he deserves to be. Over and over and over, I will destroy Vector on screen. But I'm talking about Specter. I'm talking about Specter. And now you see, you have to understand that Specter did some shit. Specter did shit to Blue Angel, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm referencing. But I'm not sure what I was Hold on, I'm forgetting why I brought Specter up. It was in reference to Blue Angel, but how did I'm confused now. I know that it doesn't make sense for me to be, oh god. I am so confused. I'm just thinking to myself, but... okay, anyway. Revolver did do shit to Blue Angel, but it was indirectly. On the other hand, who gave the order? Revolver, I know your sins, and you may be familiar with mine, but that doesn't change anything about you. You have done some terrible shit, and it's time for you to pay the cost for that. Oh my god. Oh god. Well, this is an interesting way to start off the video. I mean, the event. As, I did say that I have to re-record everything. But that was honestly going to be something I was going to do from the very beginning because I'm a perfectionist. And I'm not sure... Anyway, it took me this long to start entering perfectionist mode. Yes, it did. And I'm not sure if I feel bad about it because I'm sure Vector doesn't. Wait a minute, what? Hold on a second. What just left my mouth? I feel like it was some weird merge. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a name that can... Okay, hold on a second. I think I said Specter. What? That sounds like the name of a ship, except that's not how ships work in this franchise. In the fandom, that's not how ships work. Although I wouldn't be surprised if that ship is very shippable. I wonder how many people ship it. Probably a good amount of people do that. Probably more people ship Specter and Revolver compared to you, Belle and Judai. You know why? Because of Season 3. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that Specter and Revolver are in a healthier dynamic. Yeah, they may have a healthier dynamic, but listen to me. Listen. The dynamic is fixed after Season 3. Which Season 3? Revolver and Specter don't need to fix their dynamic. Their dynamic is fine. I'm talking about you, Belle and Judai. They got better in Season 4. Their dynamic became less toxic then. But I'm sure less people ship it. And, I mean, it's completely understandable, but I do. Okay. What? This will not change the end result, Revolver. I like how I'm just switching to Japanese names now. I mean, even calling Judai by his. Because he's the only protagonist that is... He's the only protagonist whose name was changed in the dub. And that's before the franchise became a franchise, I'm pretty sure. So they changed his dub name. I mean, they changed his original name to something else. They changed his dub name. No, they changed his original name. Oh my god. And if anyone is wondering where the U is in Jaden's name, it's his surname. His surname has the U in it. But you Belle has the U in their name. And then when they fused, that's like an honorary fusion of, you know, it's kind of like they're married. Jaden just takes, wait a minute. Yeah, it's like they're married now. Did I really just say, that just left my mouth? Yes, it did. Anyway. What exactly? Belle doesn't have a last name, though. Belle would be taking Jaden's because Jaden has a last name. That's why I was confused. I was just sitting here, wait a minute. Hold on, something's not right here. What isn't right? Well, Bell doesn't have a surname. And if you think that Judai and Yubel cannot be married if you think that because Jaden fused his soul with Yubel, they cannot be married, that is incorrect. I disagree with you because we're going to move on, but just know that I disagree with you. You don't have to care about it. I'm pretty sure you don't. Okay, Revolver, you're getting your ass kicked again, but honestly, I just wanted to say, I wonder who most of the I wonder who the fandom primarily pairs. If I had to guess, Yusaku is mainly paired with, Playmaker is probably primarily shipped with either I or Soulburner. But I assume that the main ship is Soulburner and Playmaker because I guess humans want to ship humans with other humans. And, I'm not exactly going to tell you you're wrong for that, but I really don't care if you're human or not. And I had to prove that, apparently. When? Also, did I actually prove it, or was I just shallow about it? Anyway, moving on. I don't care about your gender either. I proved that one, I'm sure. There's only one... I've never been obsessed with a woman before. Unless you count 4 kids, but we don't count 4 kids. 4 kids, I'm going to ignore your change. Why? Because I don't like it. It's not faithful to the original, and it's not faithful to the original theming of... It's not faithful to what Yubel represents. Don't change people's pronouns without permission. I'm pretty sure Konami gave them permission. Why Konami? Because Japan doesn't... Okay, we're ignoring Japan now. Why? That's the country making this content. Censorship is just stupid, okay? Let's move on. I don't even understand the concept of making sure a ship stays straight. I'm pretty sure they changed Yubel into a woman in the dub, and because they knew that the whole fusion thing would have romantic implications. Well, you know what I think about that, 4 kids? I don't care about your... I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about keeping a straight... I don't care about a ship being straight. I don't care about ships being straight. And that's the whole point of criticizing Yubel's gender change in the dub. I don't give a shit about being straight. I'm not straight. I never was. I'm sure some people ship Revolver with Playmaker. I don't know those people. Although I could probably find out about them. I could speak to them. But I would also have to, find people that are willing to tell me they ship it. And I'm not sure if many people do ship them. Considering what happened. I don't know. I just think that Playmaker would be more likely to be shipped with Soapburner, Soapburner and Playmaker are kind of like the Judai and Johan, in my opinion. Anyway, moving on. Guys, that's going to dry things up for this video. In the next video, I'm going to start the cutscenes again.